Good morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This is liveweatherblogs.com meteorologist Bob Camfrio with today's tropical update for Monday, October 25th, 2010. Well, we have Tropical Storm Richard. Richard's beginning to wind down here across Central America, Mexico region. Came ashore across Belize there just south of Belize City yesterday as a Category 1 hurricane. I think top winds were at 90 miles an hour, so it did try to strengthen up close to a Category 2 before landfall. It did speed up a lot as it started to head towards Belize, so kind of good news for them. Unfortunately, they had to get hit by another system, but didn't have a lot of time to really strengthen because it was definitely on its way to a Category 2 system before it came ashore. So moved through Belize. Now the weakening starts to occur as it's getting over land. It will emerge out into the Bay of Campeche, and usually when this happens we get worried, but it's the end of October and wind shear is just incredibly strong here in the Gulf. It continues to be dry air, strong wind shear. This system's not going to last too long. Probably last about a day, maybe not even that much as a depression out here, and just going to get sheared off and will eventually weaken and no longer be a storm in a couple days. So that's going to be Richard's path for the next couple days here. Again, looking at the satellite, you can see the system starting to wind down. It kept its eye pretty, as it moved across Belize, it pretty much held itself together for a while, but now it's starting to lose its punch here across the northern part of Guatemala here as it moves into Mexico. And again, in probably about 24 hours, a little less than that, it'll merge onto the Bay of Campeche. But again, wind shear is very strong out here, and you can see evidence of that wind shear here on the water vapor loop here. You could see, look at this shear. It's just sheer and dry air, just really ripping things apart here in the Gulf of Mexico. We have this very progressive weather pattern here across the United States right now as these systems are just screaming across the United States. Typical fall pattern here. And this is just bringing a lot of wind shear here across the Gulf of Mexico, and this will maintain here too for probably for the rest of the season. Now this pattern has been in here since for most of the month of October. Kind of pointed that out in the beginning of the month that it would be here, and it just has continued to be here, and it's not going away anytime soon. And that's great news for us across the Gulf of Mexico. We won't have any October surprises in store for us. Interesting feature out here, we have a little upper level system here. Could try to become a subtropical system in the next few days. We'll have to watch it carefully. Conditions could get a little better as it moves off to the west-northwest the next couple days. So we'll continue to watch this one. This is the kind of time of year where you can get a little subtropical surprise out here and, grab another name for the books this season. So we'll watch this one carefully. Again, no threat to anybody across land regions here. And then here's the shear, just to show you, very strong shear across the Gulf of Mexico. So Richard's not coming back to life anytime soon. And you can see, look at the shear. I mean, you can tell fall's coming, right? Look at all this shear across the tropical Atlantic now. So just about over, folks. We'll probably squeeze out possibly another name or two. Maybe, like I said, maybe we get a subtropical system. And then here we go. Here's the models for the end of the month here. For the beginning of November. Let me show you this real quick. We'll put the GFS back into motion. This is the latest GFS here. And first of all, you have our system out here that might try to become subtropical. And then also another system here to its east. I don't know if they're one of the same. To its west here, getting near Bermuda. So that's what we'll be watching this week for subtropical development. And then beginning of November, here we go. Might have a system trying to develop in the Central Caribbean here. And then that'll push off to the northeast again. These fronts and systems are really moving west now, so it's hard to get a system to move up into the Gulf, especially in November. So possibility there for development, and GFS has been pretty consistent with that. And the Euro model also has it in here, as you can see right there. And this is again for the first week of November, so we'll be watching for that. Could be our last hurrah here for the tropical Atlantic. And look at this polar vortex coming down on the Euro for the first week of November across the eastern United States. Just look at this. winter could be coming to the eastern United States the first week of November. So it'll be interesting to watch to see what happens there. But wow is all I could say for that. So be interesting to see if that pans out or not. Again, that's about 10 days away, so we'll see. Well, that's it for my tropical update today. I will have another update for you guys. If we don't see much weather now for this week, I'll probably have an update every other day or every couple days unless conditions warrant. Stay tuned to liveweatherblogs.com for all your latest weather information. Have a great day.